One of my faculty members told me a story of suturing up a laceration that a hiker had had. He just did acupuncture and didn't use any lidocaine because he didn't have it on him, and he stitched the person up, and the person was very comfortable with the technique. So I wanted to really just get the underlying comprehensive approach to acupuncture to kind of understand the theories, but also how it translates with more modern medical knowledge, and how I can just use that to help people with pain, help people with addiction, help people with all kinds of problems. Patients, I think, really want to know that you care and that you'll do whatever you can to try to help, and I think acupuncture is a very powerful tool in your tool belt. I think in this session, I think it's starting to hit the tip of the iceberg into classical understanding of all these meridians and energy pathways that is starting to connect the pieces from Module 1 of maybe why some of that stuff is working in matching it to the certain biopsychotype of our patients. So it is definitely starting to connect some dots for me. We're actually doing something for the patient here and now. We're not farming it off. We're not referring to pain management or physical therapy or orthopedics or a neurosurgeon. We're helping with low back pain. We're helping with any kind of musculoskeletal pain. We're helping with anxiety, PTSD. We're helping with insomnia. I know that I treated more on my treatment cards that I've filed. I treated more people for mood disorders than I did for pain disorders. One of my patients, she's probably late 40s, early 50s. So just within the last year, she lost her 20-year-old son to overdose of opiates. So she's been on all kinds of mood medications for anxiety, Xanax, to help her sleep and for panic attacks. And she's told me the last couple auricular treatments, during that week after auricular ATP protocol, she has not had to use or even think about her Xanax at all during that week, and also had a very good benefit with also global balancing for a gal with a whole lot of PTS symptoms, anxiety, panic attacks. She said, I don't even know what's wrong with me. Everything's wrong. With my relationships and my job and my kids, and I'm just such a failure. I don't know where to start. And we just did that global balancing treatment, dim the lights, left her for 10 minutes or so just to kind of relax, and she totally was crying afterwards, just felt so clear in the head, so free from kind of her mental weight, she described it. So that was pretty profound, and I was privileged to see some of those responses. The whole acupuncture framework just gives such a good humanistic perspective. It puts the pieces together such that you can really keep the compassion in medicine. Some of these patients that just stuff doesn't work for them, the treatments that we conventionally reach for just aren't doing it. I think that tends to frustrate us, and we tend to label these patients as difficult, psychosomatic. It's just all in their head. In essence, the overall philosophy of acupuncture has helped me be able to make sense of complex patient presentations that were previously frustrating. I didn't learn how to tackle this in med school. I didn't learn how to put together the really painful migraines and brain fog and back pain of a fibromyalgia patient and kind of piece all that together. Stepping outside of the room and diagramming all their problems, this classroom gives me a chance to just mentally do that. One of the patients successful in his career, still successful, working a stressful job and that kind of thing. So he came to me, 7 out of 10 neck pain being his chief complaint, and cervical pens has repeatedly brought that pain down to 2 or 3 out of 10 for several weeks, long-lasting relief. He's very, very happy with that, and continued to express that to me in follow-up visits, just how amazed he was with that. He's, tried everything, physical therapy, heat, ice, massage, and nothing's been as helpful as the acupuncture. I think the days go by quickly. We're here 10 hours a day, but you're not looking at the clock. I think the days would go by quickly because we have a good time. The preceptors and Joe, they put a lot into this, and it's just a really well-run course. They really care about us. They really care about patients. I appreciate their sense of humor. It's really fun. It's a riot. It's a good time.